Hey garden friends, AJ's Green Thumb here. So I've been owing you guys an update on this container garden that I had done about, I don't know, it's going on 2 months now, believe it or not. It was the video titled Container Trio Garden, something like that. I did a collab with Anthony from Jhuly's Aquatics and Gardening. So let me turn this camera around and show you guys a quick update. So I want to say it's been roughly 2 months now since this container has been put together. It's actually 3 containers. Let's kind of step out here, zoom out a little bit. So here it is right here, and it's looking spectacular. The most obvious foliage plants will be the elephant ear. I got 2 of the calocasias. Coleus, really filled in beautifully, nice and full. And anytime I see flower stalks coming up top, I pick them off. I'm sure to go ahead and pick them off because we don't want this coleus to start bolting and flowering. It's to the point that my brown turkey fig is getting gobbled up. Look at that. But I really love the textural interest of the foliage. Over here, you've got the euphorbia just exploding, taking off with all the small little dainty flowers. It really adds a bedazzling look to this whole composition. And the lantana is shining. I gotta come in here and do some deadheading. But the lantana is really shining. One thing I gotta say about Canal lilies, they are beautiful, but it does take a lot of deadheading. And quite frankly, I don't have the time or the patience to keep coming through. But I gotta say, all in all, it was worth it because they really add that bright pop of color, that tropical flair to this whole composition. Here it is from this angle where you're able to see the actual containers and the pedestal right here. So the petunias were a very reliable addition because they always flower. Yeah, so one thing I could say about the petunias, they're always providing the floral accents and the floral interest for this composition. And I like the dark leaves on this Canal lily. Very beautiful. Then on this side, you have a totally different look. I've got to get the name of this calocasia right here. It has the variegated leaves, and I mean, it's really striking. It really is. It adds an entirely new textural dimension to this foliage composition here. See this right here? It's starting to flower. What you do is you just pick it off. That keeps your coleus nice and bushy. This is the side that receives the harsh evening sun, and the opposite side receives the morning sun. Check out how this sweet potato vine just cascades from the trough. And just ever so elegantly. That right there is a thumbnail. All right. And then add in these spirea with the chartreuse leaves. Really adds the bright pop. It really adds that bright green pop that I think is really necessary when you have a lot of heavy, dark foliage. Here's a paniculata bloom. It is gorgeous. This is a sweet summer hydrangea paniculata. And I think what I'll do with the perennials, the brown turkey fig and the hydrangea, I'll leave them in this container during the late fall and the winter months. I think with the brown turkey fig, I'll go ahead and wrap that up with some burlap. I'll pop out the calocasias. I'll save those over winter. And I'll also pop out the Canal lilies and save those over winter. All right, guys. So I just wanted to give you all a brief update on this container garden. I think it was the highlight of my season. And I'm really not that big on containers, believe it or not. So again, I'm very impressed. Very impressed. All right, guys, so like I said, I wanted to give you all a brief update on this container trio, and hopefully you're as impressed as I am. And I think I'll go ahead and repeat a lot of the textural elements next season. So until next time, AJ's Green Thumb.